mechanics want you to know you need to get your vehicle ready for summer prior to taking any long drives.
Yeah, that's right. Not only can extreme heat cause harm to the human body, but it can also damage your car.
Yeah, new this morning, reporter Cameron Brewer joins us in studio after speaking with a local mechanic. Good morning, Cameron.
Good morning, Josh and Alicia. After speaking with the mechanic, he shared some tips on what we need to do to keep our cars in good condition this summer. Here is what he had to say. This summer, when planning a trip in town or a long road trip, Troy Gunch says with hot weather, your vehicle needs to be ready prior to hitting the road.
A lot of people think making it through winter's a hard thing. Summer's just as hard. The extreme heat, and people push them a lot further distances because they're vacationing.
Readiness includes checking tires, your air conditioning, oil, and coolant. These are ways to make your vehicle ready for the heat. Gunch also says another way to notice something out of line with your vehicle is listening for unusual sounds.
People roll their windows down because it's getting nice out. If they're hearing some noises because the brakes are squeaking, the front suspension's squeaking or squawking at them, chances are there's problems.
As the temperatures go up, so can repair cost, especially when you're dealing with heat and sun damage.
Oh, you can cook an engine, cook a transmission. It doesn't take long. They get them overheated and they drive for 10 miles. You're looking anywhere from $4 grand for a tranny to $8-9 grand for an engine.
Out of 12 years in the industry, Gunch says breakdowns are bound to happen when we least expect it and at the worst times, miles away from home.
You always try to do what you can to help them. We'll get people on vacation and they break down and they're 1,200 miles from home, and you got to do what you can.
You know, repair costs can be very expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Especially from the damage,
Put you back.
Yeah, Josh was sharing a story earlier. He experienced
Yeah, I was
that.
driving near Hattiesburg, and either my engine was steaming or smoking. I pulled into a gas station. I think I talked to someone there who knew a lot more about cars and ended up putting some synthetic oil in there.
Yeah,
so,
but you didn't drive 10 miles and needed new transmissions. So
yeah, did he say? Did he mention how much you should try to get your car tuned up or looked into when we're nearing these extreme temps?
He didn't give a specific amount of time. He just said kind of just keep a close eye on it.
Yeah, and maybe just don't keep driving if you expect
just
anything.
Stop, call, let it cool down, right? And especially on a day like today, the hammer's telling us we're going to have.
But Josh was saying about Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like me and you both have had bad luck in Mississippi when it comes to car trouble.
Must be that
about
heat.
Mississippi heat.
Yes, it's very, very hot there.
There's nothing worse than being stuck when it's so hot with a car that's broken down or extreme cold. That's happened to me, and both extremes.
Dangerous,
We've all
too.
been there, I feel.